Okay, so the first time that I single step through our instructions for this program, we are going to see a bunch of numbers pop up on the global stack. So let me put those down first. So first number is going to be 28, then it's going to be a 0, 0, 0, another 0, -1, $261, $256, 0, and 0. And so the index cards that I just put down, they represent the values of our global stack between in RAM addresses 256 through 265. And these numbers are related to what is called our bootstrap code. And our bootstrap code is just this. It is it's 2 lines. The first line is where we set stack pointer to 256. And then the second line is called is where we call system initialization. And I don't want to get into bootstrap code in this video because it's kind of a different topic that's covered a lot more in the second to last unit. But I do want to acknowledge that it's there. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say about it for now. And then a few other things I wanted to note about our stack or our RAM is that in the first few addresses over here, we will see a slight change where local will be set to 266, argument will be set to 261, this will be set to 0, and that will be set to 0. And so this and that have to do with objects and arrays, and we don't have any of those in this example, so I don't really want to say too much about these right now. But stack pointer, local, and argument, they all kind of work the same way in that they point to different addresses in our stack. And so, for example, right now stack pointer is at 266, and so I'm going to have this arrow right here with SP written on it to indicate stack pointer, and I'm going to point it towards our 266 address of RAM. And so the way how this works is that since my whiteboard is only so big, I have to kind of wrap around with these index cards where this will start at 256, it goes down, this will be 265, this will wrap around, and the index card that I will be putting right here will be number 266. So that's what stack pointer indicates, because stack pointer in the VM emulator it's 266, and I'm not keeping track of it here just because I don't want to have to keep rewriting this. But that's where stack pointer is. And local is pretty much the same thing. Local actually points to the same exact place as stack pointer. So those both point to 266 right now, and then argument points to 261, which is this -1 right here if we count down, 256, 257, 258, 259, 260, 261. So 261 is right here. And that is what these numbers mean. And before I wrap up this video, I just want to mention that I'm going to have these index cards overlapping a little bit. 1, because I just don't have that much space here, and 2, I like to overlap them just a little bit to show that this is the top of the stack and this is the bottom of the stack. Because if this is on top, then then that's on top. And even though we're moving in the downward direction, this is still the bottom of the stack and this is still the top of the stack. And so that's everything I wanted to say for this video, and I hope that you will stick around with me for the next one. Thanks.